Gen V Season 2 covers a lot of ground as it explores what makes Marie so unique and ties the hero's mission to the boys. Yet, the finale, Trojan, stands on its own as the Guardians of Godolkin face Thomas Godolkin himself. Ironically, the school's namesake is the biggest danger to the students after Episode 7 saw him start a killing streak to cull the supe population, and the finale addresses this as Marie is forced to save the student body again. With a clear setup for the boys' Season 5 and important character moments, Gen V's Season 2 finale serves as a fascinating conclusion, though it could have benefited from more time with Thomas Godolkin, who quickly jumps from a calculated and patient enemy to a power-hungry villain. Like and share. It feeds the YouTube gods and keeps the algorithm happy. Gen V, Season 2's finale explores Thomas Godolkin's character. Since revealing that Cipher wasn't the real villain,
the second puppet. The first one is dead. Yeah.
Gen V had an important job in establishing the character of Thomas Godolkin, and she does so by emphasizing his connection to Sister Sage. As the most intelligent person in the world, Sage made an impression in The Boys Season 4, allying with Homelander and joining the Seven. Gen V establishes a romantic relationship between them, but more importantly, the episode shows they are plotting together, with Sage confirming that they planted the information about Odessa for Annie to send Marie back to school ahead of the premiere, and things unfolded exactly as planned.
Planting Odessa for Starlight to find. Sending Marie back to school.
This plays into the spin-off's deep connection to the original series, once again connecting the two storylines. However, Sage isn't in on all of it. Though she doesn't want him to, Godolkin goes back to teach one more time, but it's not an ordinary class. He sends out a message to the student body, revealing that the advanced seminar is open to all students, and anyone who attends will have a chance of being in the top 10. Of course, this brutal seminar quickly turns into a bloodbath, as Godolkin uses it to further his plans of culling the supe population. He asks students to stop him from reaching the button at the other end of the room, but Godolkin uses his powers to make them attack each other. Despite the injured students, Godolkin rejoices that he can now control multiple people and tells Sage that he's working to accelerate his evolution to overpower Marie and even Homelander. However, Sage insists that Homelander is part of their plan's Phase 2. Godolkin ignores Sage's complaints and continues to push his own powers by forcing the students to do a dance number. While Godolkin has been working toward this for a while, he has already let the power go to his head, throwing out the careful plans as he focuses on growing his powers. It makes for a sudden change that needed more time to really make sense. Gen V proves that the heroes are stronger after Season 2. Throughout Season 2, there has been a lot of drama between the heroes, with everyone feeling that Kate betrayed them, Sam jealous of Emma, new crush, and Marie struggling to make things right with her sister, Annabeth. But the finale takes a moment to show how far they have come as a group. Marie is at a personal low as she doubts her worth, defining herself by her self-harm, but Emma protests. She acknowledges that they are all messed up, including herself, but insists that they help each other carry their baggage. This moment explores the darker, emotional storylines of the characters, playing into the focus on mental health. As they help each other cope, the scene unites Marie, Kate, and Emma for the first time this season, and after mending their relationship, Marie heals Kate, restoring her powers. Of course, things can only be quiet for so long, and the Guardians of Godolkin hear of Godolkin opening up the seminar. With a better understanding of what is going on than the average student, they realize it's a trap, but believe that Godolkin is still focused on Marie. Fearing others getting hurt, Marie and her friends start spreading a warning, but not everyone listens. Things become more urgent for the heroes when one student escaped the brawl and told Marie what was going on, convincing her to get involved. Unfortunately, it comes in the midst of some personal drama for her as Jordan, London Thor, and Derek Liu breaks up with Marie. It's disappointing for the couple to split so quickly, but they have been struggling for a few episodes now. However, when the news comes, they shove their personal issues aside. Gen V's Season 2 finale explains who Cipher really is. After Godolkin loses control of Cipher, Linklater's character reveals the truth. He is an ordinary human named Doug, whom Godolkin has been using for decades because no one would notice his disappearance. Doug never expected to regain control, but as soon as he does, he wants to help. Despite his injuries, he tells them everything he's learned from Godolkin being in his head, that Godolkin told the truth about Odessa and Marie's potential. Since Marie is too drained to heal Doug, Polarity, Sean Patrick Thomas, takes him to a friend of his, giving them a chance to talk. Doug recalls some of Andre's last days for Polarity, assuring him that he would be proud of his son, calling Andre the greatest hero he's ever seen. The moment allows the finale to include Andre and remember him fondly one last time. However, the moment ends when Black Noir, Nathan Mitchell, attacks, killing Doug and capturing Polarity. Sister Sage comes to see Polarity while he's locked up. Despite telling Polarity that he is going to die, Sage leaves the door open for him to escape. The Guardians fight Thomas Godolkin in Gen V's Season 2 finale. When Godolkin lets another group into the seminar room, Kate pushes the assistant to get Marie inside, where Marie faces Godolkin. He sets the other students on her, but fortunately, Marie is not alone. Jordan, Sam, Emma, Greg, Harper, and Allie sneak into the seminar by hiding behind Black Hole's Wyatt Dorian superpowered butt. As a team, they stand a better chance, and each has the opportunity to show off their strengths. While powers like Marie's, Jordan's, and Sam's are useful in a fight, they are not the heroes in this moment. Allie uses her hair control to tie up Godolkin, and Harper mimics his powers, gaining control of Godolkin and the other students. She breaks the control, allowing the surviving students to escape, proving that, no matter the powers, any supe can be a hero. Marie stays behind with Godolkin, along with Emma, Sam, Jordan, and Greg, while Annabeth and Kate join them. But their victory turns sour when Godolkin gains control of Marie, showing how much he's progressed. This is the vision Annabeth had of Marie in Episode 7, which doesn't bode well for the heroes. Godolkin uses Marie to attack her friends, wanting to kill them because, powerful or not, they are traitors to their kind. Yet, just as Marie is about to explode them, Polarity joins the mix, disrupting Godolkin's control with his powers and freeing Marie, who kills Godolkin instead. Despite the close call, the team manages to defeat Godolkin, who was ultimately responsible for Andre's death and their time at Elmira. Yet, they are not safe. Godolkin may be gone, but Vought needs someone to blame for the destruction, and the Guardians of Godolkin are the most obvious candidates. Polarity insists they leave while they can, and though they resist at first, Polarity convinces them to go. However, Polarity intends to stay behind. He has come a long way since embarking on a suicide revenge quest, assuring Emma that he will find a way to go on, but he wants to stay at God U. The unlikely duo share an emotional goodbye before Emma follows her friends. Marie offers to let Annabeth go back to her life, but she wants to stay with her sister because, during the chaos, the sisters mended their relationship. While Marie, Jordan, Kate, Emma, Sam, and Annabeth can't find Stan Edgars, someone else finds them. Annie and A-Train, Jesse T. Usher. Annie offers them a place in the Resistance, setting up a bigger story for these characters whenever they return to screens.